जो यूथ समिट हुआ वो बहुत ही अच्छा था, क्योंकि इसमें हमें अपने पर्सनल पोटेंशियल को पहचानने का एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिला, क्योंकि हर एक में पर्सनल पोटेंशियल होता है लेकिन उसे पहचानने के लिए प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं मिलता है। और दूसरा ये कि जो यूथ समिट है उसमें हमें जो हिमालयन रीजन के जितने भी स्टेट्स हैं वह उनके यूथ के साथ अपने वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ आइडिया को शेयर करने का जो मौका मिला, और ताकि फ्यूचर में जब भी हम किसी सेक्टर में जाएं तो वहाँ पे एक स्ट्रेटजी बना के कोई एक्शन ले सकें। और तीसरा ये था कि यूथ समिट में हमें अपना जो कॉन्फिडेंस है उसे बिल्डअप करने का मौका मिला।
I also got to learn about the challenges which I already know in my place, like what are the challenges and also the way forward for tourism in the Indian Himalayan region.
Tena nga chi hago zenayale live na chi azuk dream jikchot na dream chun ma chose gala te gun chenmo chos tene ngatang live na age chen hasel mangpo yono tene te gun khetena ngata overcome chen, because comfort zone ne khetena growth chaman hoyale ngata khetena comfort zone out sonse tene progression towards chana thik.
The discussions were extremely enriching to hear from the entrepreneurs in Ladakh, in the northeast, talking about the initiatives that they have taken to actually empower the local people in the region. You know, it was incredible to see that such things are actually happening, and I must admit I was quite unaware about many of them.
I actually learned that what to do in a mountain region actually. Since I also belong from a mountain region, since I'm also a tribal, so I've learned many things. So there are things that we should not do in the mountain, and we should do ecological business as well, and as we should think about an environment also. This is so much important. As of now we have polluted our state, as we can say, polluted our environment, so we should actually look forward to, you know, think about our environment, doing as if we are doing business also, we have to think so many other things.
My takeaway is the homestay, like how we should focus on the homestay tourism. So like when I go back to Nagaland or to my state, I also wanted to introduce about this homestay, how we should educate our people out there.
In technical session, what I've learned is the challenges faced by the entrepreneur of Indian Himalayan region. So there there is three solution that we need to think as an entrepreneur if we are from Himalayan region. One aspect is environmental, and the other one is social, and the last one is economic.
Tene tewe nang nga izuk lobski ngata business poker jana stanji chanji gazuk she chogo shenala le tene kawe nang ko ngata khoryuks nang te sangmang gazwa scope se borgo shen tene society nang te sangmang gazwa involved chen zu skola mangpo lobsele.
What I learned most was the ground reality of working, especially in connection to the government sectors and everything, and the difficulties of working with the government.
Why don't we, organize every 6 months? Like it's just a year, right? So I want this summit to be like every other 6 months. Or if not, then we can always be in contact, like in a Zoom meeting or something like that.
My feedback would be like to have a good interaction with the youth, because we cannot have a good interaction, a proper interaction, and we could not even say what we have done from our part and what we would like to do. So there was much of the the session was all like they were talking and we were listening. Like we were not being able to interact in such a way that we can also portray what we want to show and what work we have done.
I would want to see more delegates, or more people coming in from different states, more representations.
I'm so grateful for the hospitality that you have shown us, to the wonderful people I've met. I am so impressed by Ladakhi culture, the youth in this region, by all the performances that they have shown us.
Right now we have IIM, but apart from IIM, like if the IIM can create one youth wings committee, which is especially for the youths, where youth can come together, so it will be very helpful. So that initiative have to be taken up by the IIM and make sure they create or form this youth wings committee, so that apart from IIM, this youth wings can also work on the mission and vision of IIM.
To form a strong youth wing under the aegis of IMI to enable better communication and networking platform. This would facilitate us to organize frequent meets and stay connected for better coordination.
Capacity building and skill development programs for the aspiring entrepreneurs of IHR to be held on a regular basis.
Entrepreneurship and financial literacy to be embedded in education system as a policy decision.
Recommending of policies to strengthen the logistic and transportation in IHR.
To push for the settings up of viable and effective incubation centers in the IHR, revamping of executing centers to facilitate a single window system and ease of doing business.
Embedding responsible entrepreneurship through utilizing the natural resources in balance while keeping in mind a healthy ecosystem and generation inclusive social benefits.
IMI must recognize and incentivize the youth entrepreneurs from the IHR who are mitigating ecological and social challenges through their businesses.